Representatives from all 27 EU member countries are meeting in Brussels, Belgium, to try to coordinate measures to prevent the spread of the coronavirus from Britain. The UK is battling to contain a new variant of the virus, which is more contagious, much like the one that has emerged in South Africa. Many countries have already implemented travel bans on the two nations. The British Prime Minister Boris Johnson today chaired a meeting of the National Emergency Committee to assess the situation. Our correspondent Lucy Hough is reporting from Brussels.
Crisis meetings either side of the English Channel as the EU and the UK try to work out how travel can safely resume for UK travellers following the suspension of services in more than half of the EU's 27 member states after Boris Johnson's announcement of the COVID-19 variant, which was described by his government as being out of control in the southeast of England. So we saw a fairly immediate response. The Netherlands was the first to suspend air services, it said, until January the 1st. Belgium then followed, as well as Germany and Italy, and we're now seeing at least 15 countries imposing restrictions for the time being, in some cases just for a 48-hour period, but others a much longer time frame. EU leaders are meeting to discuss how the bloc can coordinate efforts both to prevent the spread of this virus here in Europe, but also to allow transport services to resume with huge disruption, not just for passengers either side of the border who are stranded just before the Christmas holidays, but also freight services. France has banned the entry of freight services for around 2 days, although it is working to allow those services to resume. We're being warned that that could lead to the potential for food shortages either side of the channel if indeed that ban stays in place for longer than a couple of days. There is deep concern here in Europe about this COVID-19 strain. Whilst there have been some cases reported here in Belgium, but also in Denmark as well as in the Netherlands, they do not want this variant to start spreading rapidly if indeed it proves as infectious as early analysis suggests. Lucy Hough, SABC News, Brussels.